welcome to Letcher County Central High School Baseball. This is the opening night here at the LCC. The beautiful, beautiful baseball weather. It was 93 when I came into the field this afternoon. Have Letcher County Center Cougars are facing the Breathitt County Bobcats. So the lineup for Breathitt County, Milo Holland leads off.
Miles Holland.
Miles, I can't read my own writing. Thank you.
Said, yeah, Miles is the starting quarterback down there for the football team.
Okay. Second at bat, playing shortstop, number 24, Aiden Combs. Playing third is Sebastian Howard. He's number 34. The cleanup hitter is Preston Turner, playing catcher, number 25. On the mound for the Bobcats is number 32, Tatum Moore. Kobe Bird is the designated hitter with number 3. Thaden Hudson is first base, and number 11, Wyatt Spencer at the second cleanup, plays second, and it's number 4. And bringing up the ninth hole is Adam Spencer, number 10, playing left field. Number 5, Jake Fugit, will be playing right field. Now for the Letcher County Cougars, their lineup starts off with Quentin Williams playing center field, number 8. Second batter is Andrew Little, shortstop, number 6. Batting third, Kobe Watts, second base, number 11. Batting cleanup, Clay Hall, first base, number 5. Playing third base and batting 6 is Kobe Johnson, big number 46. You remember him from football. Number 12, Kanan Harrell, bats 7th and plays right field. Keaton Maggard is number 20, and he's the DH. Brett Smith is the second hole hitter, number 2, left field. And Dawson Kinser, number 9, is the catcher. On the mound for the Cougars is Braden Casolari. And on the mound, like we said before, for the Bobcats, it's Tatum Moore. This should be an interesting matchup this early in the season.
Yeah, so right now, it's kind of hard to tell because we're doing the national anthem. So we're going to kick it out real quick for a commercial break. We'll be right back here on BSN.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I'll take the Noah's basket. Only at your local Double Quick.
I see.
And welcome back to Cougar Field as we get ready to get this ball game underway. National anthem just ended, and the teams are going to their respective spots. Behind the plate today, we have Mr. Gary Hammonds, and the other official ump is Mr. Ethan Cummins.
That's a good 2 days. I get to see Mr. Hammonds quite often. No matter where we're at, you always kind of find he's a wealth of baseball knowledge. He always wants to come over and talk, see what else is going on around the region.
Yeah, I've known Coach Hammonds for, gosh, I'm ashamed to tell how long it's been. He coached against me back in the day when I played, so he knows the game very, very well. Very knowledgeable.
So it's already come on a little bit later. So the Breathitt County Bobcats were a little bit late getting here on the bus, and it's a gracious host here. Letcher County let them get plenty of warm-up time in, the fun goes and the stretches and pregame routine.
So this should be a good matchup with the pitchers. I'm not familiar with this young man that's on the mound for the Cougars, but I've been watching him throw earlier, and seems to have pretty good stuff on it when he wants to put it there.
Yeah, just watch his control here. Last night I got the luxury of calling the Buckhorn Cordia game, but I was on the third base line. I was kind of goofing off and joking around. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what the ball's doing from over there. I can't tell if they're throwing curves fast or what they got going on, but it's one good thing we have going for tonight is Hammond's really clear on his strike ball call, so we should be able to tell real quickly on that. Some of the umps around the region have a delay. Some of them make a lot of motion. Some of them make no motion. So it's going to be interesting. Next to Hammonds, it's kind of like that happy, sweet spot there in the middle. We can kind of keep track of him pretty easily.
Yeah, you have some of those officials, or the umpires, whatever you want to call them, that call the strikes and ring it up really well. But if it's a ball, don't say a word. So it's kind of hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, as we have the throw down here from the Cougars, it's a good arm there on the catcher. So it's something to be watching out for tonight. I see how aggressive Breathitt wants to be on the base path. That you see them kind of show their arm off a few times.
Yeah, Kenser's got a good arm back there. He's been behind the plate for the last 2 or 3 years for the Cougars, and him being a senior this year, he has really come on strong as far as playing ball. He's a good football player as well. He's a good athlete. So we got Holland leading off. Got a grounder to short and 6-3 out.
Said first pitch, first hit, and quick out. Is good at fielding there. Holland is a pretty good speed, so I said let's just get up and get that over there quickly.
Yeah, I mean, he showed some feet getting down the line. He made it a close play, and it was just a grounder to short.
Just a heads up for those that are watching in here. I'm going to try to zoom in and out some, but like I said, we have a net in front of us, so sometimes that does cause it to focus a little weird. Just heads up.
Combs got a good rip at it there and fouled it off.
Yeah, Aiden Combs here, about. He said he's a freshman for the Bobcats. Don't let him think that means he's not got much experience, though. This kid, I think, has been playing baseball since he was able to walk. So Combs has a ton of experience. It's one of the best bats here on the Bobcat lineup.
And barely cleared the pickup truck out there on the road for foul ball again. That gentleman stopped and it landed right behind the bed of his truck. So
trying to get a good view, he may get more than he asked for.
Yeah. It looked like a curveball that hung up on the outside.
Yeah, brought a little bit off that one.
So 1-2 to count. Way outside that time. Looks like he's struggling throwing that curve right now.
Yeah, you get ahead of the pit, ahead of the batter 2-0. You're not 0-2. You're going to really not give him much to hit for the next few pitches. You're going to try to get him chase something.
And he got a piece of it and stayed alive. So count sets at 2-2 still. Yeah, sometimes as a pitcher, you throw outside and get them to scoot in on that plate and then come back on the inside.
Yeah, everybody's thinking, pitching is such a cerebral game.
Okay, booted on third, so nice hustle.
Nope. Yeah.
Tried to stretch it to a double.
Yeah, the ball being kicked around there a little bit there, and just at the edge of the infield, and Combs trying to stretch a single into a double, just doesn't quite get there in time. So quick 2 outs here for the Cougars. A good way to start this game off. Try to keep that pitch count low. It used to be innings. Now it's a pitch count, so you got to really try to manage your pitchers a little bit differently than you used to.
Again on the outside. He's trying to work at that outside corner of the plate. Seems like. Still outside on the same spot, so he's trying to work that outside edge.
Yeah. Up the bat here is Sebastian Howard. Everybody calls him Bash for a reason. If he gets in contact, you will know why real quick.
Right down the middle. I'm surprised he laid off of that one. He wanted it.
Even Walt Towers, I think somebody had a scouting report there. They said Bash travels all through the summer, all through. He's a year-round baseball guy. You know, Bash is, like I said, he's a very elite athlete. Does a great job for the Bobcats. So looks like they just pitched around him a little.
Yeah, and that's pretty brave to do when you have the number 4 hitter right behind you. So we'll see how this works out. Preston Turner at bat.
Preston Turner coming over from the Jackson City Tigers. Great athlete. He'll be playing catcher today, correct?
Yes.
And I've watched Preston pitch many a game as well.
Ooh. Definitely trying to go to the opposite field with that hit.
Yeah, it's barely lucky their Turners. They another 2 or 3 feet of fence over there, and they would have been a pop out.
Yeah, you could tell at bat, though, he brought his hands through first. He was deliberately trying to go to right field. And pickoff move over to first. I think it was just kind of a token move to let him know that he was watching. Said it hung on the outside just a little too long.
Yeah, a little off-speed pitch there. That just hooked a little too hard. It says low.
Come back on the inside there and got him swinging.
So he's going to go ahead in the count, see what he gives him here. Man, he's not missing by much there.
Yeah, he's not missing by much with that off-speed stuff, but he's putting everything on that outside edge.
Yeah, and Hammond's being really consistent. You know, if it's been a ball, the first one's been a ball the last.
And then the dirt. So this should be interesting here.
Yeah, full count. See how they
count. 2 outs. You know the runner's going at first.
Oh,
got him looking.
Good job getting out of that. Like I said, Coach Combs does not look too happy. He looks. I would like to see someone swinging out. Watching them go down, just looking is kind of rougher to go.
Yeah, if you got to go, you got to go swinging.
Mm-hmm. So like I said, that ends the. Well, I've had the wrong end up on the screen here. I'm sorry about that, guys. But we're going to the bottom of the first here at Letcher County with a 0-0 tie. We're going to kick it up for a few commercial breaks and be right back here on BSN.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Hey, it's Kristen, Marketing Manager at Appalachian Wireless. March is here at Appalachian Wireless, and we know that being local is a game changer. That's why we're bringing you slam dunk savings all month long, whether you're upgrading your device or switching to the region's best network. Now's the time to score big. Don't miss out on these deals with Appalachian Wireless, where there's no madness, just game-changing deals. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail or authorized dealer location. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
And we're back at the bottom of the first inning. Cougars will be able to hold the Bobcats scoreless the top half and want to try to see if they can get some runs on the board here. Yeah. Breathitt's pretty good size, especially on their infield. They got some big young'uns out there.
Yes, they got some great size. So they got Hudson on first there. Looks like Howard on third. Combs probably playing short, ain't it? Can't see this.
Combs is short.
Yeah, Eden Combs on short.
You got Wyatt Spencer at second. And then, of course, you got big Sebastian Howard over there at third.
Miles Holland in center. Trying to see. A long way from here. Looks like Jake Fugit.
You got Jake Fugit
on
right and Aiden Spencer on the left.
So, it's a long distance from up here. Try to check them out.
Or that's
This is my first chance of getting to see more pitch here. So I got to see quite a bit of baseball last year.
On that outside corner, nice pitch.
That's number 9 up the bat there.
Yeah, that's Dawson Kinser.
Dawson Kinser, yeah. Takes the first strike. Ooh, big rip.
That's inbounds.
Kinser is got known for his speed here, so see how far he can get. And hold him on second. I thought he would hit into the right field line. He may have went third. Yeah, if you said earlier, if you followed Letcher Central Sports over the last couple of years, Kinser is a name you're probably used to.
Oh, absolutely. He's always, been real popular in football. He's very active in that, but baseball is definitely this young man's sport. He's a baseball player through and through. I'll have to rearrange my lineup as we go as they come up. Because
they gave us the lineups before the game, but turns out those weren't the right lineups. That or Coach Reeves decided that he needed to change up here before we got going.
So you got Q up at the plate.
And for those that aren't locals, Q is Quentin Williams. As he calls time.
Yeah, he always is a good at bat when he comes up.
Oh, he's super patient. That's the quality of a pitcher too. You know where the strike zone's at.
Come with the heat, but a little on the low side.
Yeah, pitch in the dirt there. He's probably just trying to pitch low, and like I said, low in the zone there.
Usually, as a pitcher, you always want to try to pitch people that are other pitchers and show them your good stuff. So this should be interesting. Tried to take something off of it there, and it rode high on him.
Yeah, ball 2.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Nice rip at the ball. Pulled his head a little bit, but man, he took a swing at it.
Yeah, it's a big cut. One thing I've noticed here since last night's game is I keep forgetting to put the hits up. I can always make sure I get the runs right, but I keep forgetting the hits. So, like I said, just added on the last hit there by Kinser.
Yeah, Kinser keeps edging and edging out there. If they're not careful, they give him enough, he'll go to third or try it.
Ooh, pitch comes in high and tight. Ball 3.
I think even Q thought he was hit there. He turned his head back and smiled.
Be a big thing. Big thing for Moore if he can get this first out without Kinser advancing.
And he fouled that one down in the highway somewhere.
Yeah, that went clean off the mountain, I'd say. Tons of velocity on them. So one thing about here is parking is good ways away from the field. Some of these places I get really skittish about trying to park there close by.
Yeah, I purposely park up a little further and walk down for that reason. I'd rather do that than buy a windshield.
Yeah, so full count pitch. Here it comes. Moore misses outside. Ball 4.
I tell you what, I got to give props to Preston Turner there. He tried his best to frame that ball for the pitcher. Wasn't able to.
Hey, but like I said, once back to the ump again, he's that call's been there all night. He's calling that strike zone tight. If it's just off the plate, it's been a ball. It's been consistent.
That puts the force plate back on now that you have runners on first and second.
At bat, number 20.
It's Keaton Maggart.
Moore gets the call. Gets settled in. And time. So Moore's taking quite a bit of time here getting the calls in and getting settled. Cougars doing a good job backing out, calling time themselves, kind of reset that timing.
I'm not sure how the coach is doing it for the Bobcats, but I know a lot of coaches run through a couple series of signs when you have runners on second. So that may be what's taking him a little longer in between pitches.
And Moore misses outside there.
So
Moore started out hot there. Some good pitches down the pipe. Now it's a little out of control. Controls a little outside. Hard cut foul there, almost to the high school, looks like.
Yeah, I thought that was going in the cafeteria up there.
Thought that was safely out of distance there, but it turns out, no. Maggart said he could probably hit that. Ball 2. Came with the heat that time, a little high. Going to the heat again, just misses outside. Yeah. Ball 3, so count. 3-1.
Moore is pitching very, very hard, and as an 8th grader, he may need to let up a little bit and find that strike zone, then worry about bringing the heat. But he's done a pretty good job working the batters. He's just having trouble finding the corners. Nice pitch.
Big swing and a miss there. Kent's trying to cause somebody a little frustration out there. He's dancing all over that base path.
Yeah, that's always been one of his trademarks. He's got some speed. He's very quick getting that first 2 or 3 steps. So he gives pitcher hard way to go.
As the ball 4 is taken.
And that's 2 walks in a row.
We'll load the bases for Moore here in the bottom of the first.
And still no out. So Cougars are threatening to make a big rally right here to start. Big Clay Hall is up. He plays first base and hitting in the 4 hole.
Yeah, Clay took one off the chin over here on the fence trying to catch that foul ball earlier. Great effort.
Ooh, good rip at it.
We're talking about the bases being full. Clay's trying to try to clean them off here real quick.
Yeah, he was going for the fence on that, and I think has a nice swing. I mean, he just barely under the ball. He had the timing perfect as far as getting the bat around.
Mm-hmm. Another big cut.
And came right back here to us.
So good thing for Moore. You got the force, and he's also up, in the count 0-2, so he can get. I wouldn't likely see anything that's hittable for the next few pitches.
No, right now would be a good time for him to throw one of those outside pitches he's been throwing. See if he can get him to chase a bad pitch. And he popped it up. And out of play.
Turner trying to track it there. That's one good thing. The suns went really down here pretty quick on the mountain here.
Yeah, it goes down fairly quick. But early in the season like this, that means the temperature goes down fairly quick, too.
So the only one that looks like has battle anything is right fielder out there. It looks like Fugit's still having a hard time seeing.
Well, he's looking directly into that setting sun.
And no matter what kind of field you're on, there's going to be a bad spot somewhere. I've been at fields at night, where it's pointing dead at your batters. You have to try to fight the sun ball and see a baseball coming at you at the same time. Or like I said, as a fielder, you got to try to fight the sun just to find where the ball's at.
Yeah, usually one of those outfielders is not going to be happy. It's usually one of them that get it the longest. Oh, 2, bases loaded. Oh, went after a high pitch. Nice job by Moore.
Yeah, those high pitches, man. Just as far as thinking back when I was batting, they're huge. I mean, those when they come in high, that ball looks huge. You think you can hit it, but you never can catch it.
And like I said, some of these bigger, powerful hitters, that's what they want to go for anyway.
So number 6, Mr. Little here. See what Moore can do. Since he's got them jammed full, he did get the strikeout. See if he can get out of this pickle for the Bobcats.
Yeah, I mean that was a big strikeout. If he can get out this in and not give up a run, they've really done something.
He steps back off.
And that's pretty impressive for an 8th grader to have the presence of mind to realize that when you're on that mound, you control the tempo of the game. You can step off if you need to, gather your thoughts, whatever.
Oh, big cut.
He's just rearing back and firing it. I like that.
One of the last 2 Cougar batters here, you said big swings, trying to get those big hits, trying to get some of these runs in. And the problem with the full right now, the infield grounder would probably be a force out at home, so you kind of need something a little more speed on it.
So 1-1.
He took something off that one, Moore took it out and just floated a little high on it. But
yeah, both pitchers so far on their off-speed stuff has had trouble keeping it down.
Control issues.
Of course, it's early in the season. It's been the season opener here, but. Rushed him back off the plate a little.
A little about war, that one. So it's fun to see, all these different batters. They always set up different in the box.
Me being a lefty, I was one of the people that just stood over here by themselves all the time.
Inside again.
Yeah, that's.
That'll walk a run through.
Yeah.
So bottom of the first, and the Cougars strike first.
And they still have the bases loaded with 1 out, so the potential's there to have a big inning if the Bobcats can't shut them down.
Back to the heat, but just missed it outside.
Kanan Harrell's been patient at the plate after seeing a couple people walk and stuff. He's going to wait on his pitch.
Squares around for the bunt, but then pulls back.
I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do that earlier.
Well, I mean, the defenders for the Bobcats, you can't afford to come in much. To put a squeeze on here. But having the force at home kind of makes it hard to want to bunt. Good pitch there by Moore.
Yeah, that's just a nice pitch. He went right at him and blew it by him. So, I like the tenacity of this young man. He's going for it.
Foul tip. So that'll even the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
So, if Moore can get a off-speed pitch across, I think he would have Harold swinging out of his shoes.
Yeah, he's throwing the heater. I said that's what he's been trying to swing at. So, like I said, once again, that cerebral game, what do you throw and win?
Oh. Right over top of his head,
Yeah, about cleaning the top of his helmet off for him.
Yeah.
Good job by Turner just being able to get a hold of that.
Yeah, it's a great catch by the catcher. We haven't given him enough props. He's really chasing pitches down with some heat behind him.
Outside. So it'll be ball 4. Another run comes across. So that brings Quentin Williams back through. Looks like Coach Combs is going to come out and have a word with his pitcher. I don't know if they're going to make a change or just trying to see, get him calmed down a little bit, kind of get him zoned back in. But while they're having a talk, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back here in 1 minute on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Hey, it's Kristen, marketing manager at Appalachian Wireless, where you're not just another customer, you're our priority. And that means exceptional customer service every step of the way. From our friendly customer service reps to our knowledgeable sales.
And after a little powwow on the mound, the Cougars still have bases loaded. Brett Smith coming to the plate.
He does.
Brett is one of those seniors that's been playing baseball for a while. A very good athlete and a good hitter. And he owns a state record in track, so he has got some wheels on him.
Oh, good first pitch. I get ahead in that count real early for Moore.
And I'm sure the coach went there and just told him to put it over and make them hit it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know Smith, you look up and you got loaded bases. There's not really as much room to work with as you would like. Be a good hit towards third.
Oh, nice play by Short to keep that ball in the infield.
Howard tries the backhand, trying to get across and misses, but good job by Combs keeping it infield and limiting it to 1 run. Might be an RBI single there, though.
Big Kobe Johnson coming up to the plate. Big Kobe, we talked about him a lot during football season. If you notice, he's still sporting the same number. That's in honor of one of his family members.
Ball low. So Kobe, one of those kids, if he gets a hold of a ball, I'm not sure I want to be on the other end trying to catch it. Plenty of power.
Yeah, he's a little bruiser.
Strike hits inside corner. Gets count back 2-1.
Yeah, it's a nice pitch. That bat looks like a little toothpick in Kobe's hands.
Yeah, looks like 4 or 5 guys, I think, had that same bat. I think they're sharing it. Pass ball. Gets by Turner, but
Yeah.
Bounces straight back to the catchers. So,
yeah.
Be ball 3, but no runners come through.
And Preston Turner was able to gather that in real quick and keep anybody from going anywhere.
Misses outside. That will walk another Cougar across the plate. So it'll be 4 runs now for Letcher County. So an early 4-0 lead here for the Letcher County Cougars. All right, so we have a pitch and change here for the Bobcats. Looks like they're going to bring in, say, Aiden Combs off short. Looks like he's trying to get everything switched up. Making sure here before we get going. Sorry. Yep, as Aiden Combs going to come in for pitching. They're going to give him quite a few warm-up pitches here, make sure he's good and loose before we get started back. So we're going to kick it out for 1 quick minute. Commercial breaks here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
I'll take the Noah's basket. Only at your local Double Quick.
And we're back as Aiden Combs gets a few extra warm-up pitches to get loosened up as the Bobcats have made a pitching change. They've kind of moved some personnel around, so he came from shortstop to the pitcher's mound, and his first batter is going to be Kobe Watts.
Mm-hmm. Now, quick heads up on our scoreboard that we keep on the screen. If you watch BSN throughout the year, I'm not the one that needs to be calling errors and hits. A lot of times you guys know runs in baseball, but they will not credit them a hit. They'll credit it an error on the fielder. So here we're going to keep it as a hit, and errors we will let someone else decide.
Yeah, we'll go by what they put out there. Ooh, right on that outside corner. Nice pitch.
Be good for Combs' confidence to come in here and get a quick out.
Yeah, the Cougars are back up to the top of the order after this, so it's been the bottom of the lineup. You want to come right at him.
As Combs comes through there, it's a little high on that pitch. Evens the count up 1-1. Ooh, foul tip there. But caught by Turner. I'm sorry, not Miller.
I mean, it took a nice cut at the ball, but just wasn't able to make contact.
Yeah, so it comes down up in the count again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh, catches that outside corner. Hammond says strike 3, second out of the inning.
You know, Cougars have got 2 outs, and both of them have been Ks. So,
Aiden showing good control coming in here. Short notice and a bad situation.
Yeah, definitely. Top of the lineup again for the Cougars.
This Kinzer is, I said, looking to keep the rally going here, keep this lead rolling 4-0 right now for the Letcher Central Cougars. Little outside there on Combs.
Yeah, that ball actually was breaking away from the plate, so that was totally different than what we've been seeing up to this point.
Combs acknowledging Kinser's a dangerous at batter, trying to throw him some stuff he hasn't seen. Comes right down the middle with the fastball, but says it's a little high.
.30, he's being real picky at the plate. So you don't want to do anything to knock yourself out of an inning by chasing. Nice pitch.
Well, 3-0. I'm sure you got a call from somewhere that I didn't see that said, do not swing at this.
Oh, I'm guaranteeing that he was told until he got a strike. After 3 or 4 walk runs in.
So it comes up inside there, just missed the strike zone. It will walk another Cougar across the plate. So Letcher Central has a 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Quentin Williams back up to bat. And man, it just the gift keeps on giving right now. The heart of the lineup coming through for Combs. Still in this bases loaded situation. Takes him off that. Just misses. Starting out the count 1-0.
And some pitchers pitch different to a left-handed batter. And, Q is a left-handed batter. So when Williams is up there, he gives you a different look.
Fastball inside, catches corner plate, strike one. And you'll notice when Combs pitches, the ball does move left or right across the plate a lot. So when you're coming into a lefty, and it makes it feel a lot different.
Yeah, but that's a dangerous pitch with Williams because he has a really good stick.
Misses inside once again, ball 2. Now Williams with a favorable count here, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Coach Rigsby's got him being very patient at the plate.
Yeah, showing really good patience and eyes here. Outside this time, ball 3 to Williams. So, like I said, it's Kinser, Williams, everybody showing great patience here at the plate, waiting for their pitch. Straight across the middle, strike 2. So, full count coming to Williams.
Full count, bases loaded, 2 outs. Everybody be rolling on the pitch. So, a hit right here could be really big for the Cougars. And a K right here would be really big for the Bobcats.
Ooh, big rip up the middle. Going to score at least 2 for the Cougars. As they get the out, Quentin tried to stretch that out and get it to second. Good eyes there by Hudson, able to flip it back up to second, get that out. So there's the 3rd out of the inning. As we're going to go to the top of the 2nd inning here with the Bobcats down big. So we're going to be back here in about 2 minutes on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
I'll take the Noah's basket. Only at your local Double Quick.
At People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more
you going. Your love for the game, your teammates, a victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
And welcome back. We're getting ready to start the top of the second inning. The Cougars had a big first inning, scoring 7 runs, and Mr. Castellari threw the first pitch outside, but he can relax a little bit with a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, it feels a little bit better than the first inning there. We see you got a few runs on the board.
But one of the things they have to be careful with, these Bobcats are aggressive at the plate. I like that,
Yeah,
too.
they're taking some big cuts there. So just hit it dead at some people last inning. Really try to take a lot off of that one, off-speed pitch. And that happens a lot of times in high school. When they try to get that off-speed pitch, it just dies before it gets to the plate.
I mean, man, that thing looked like a wounded duck. Their hit died in a hurry.
So it's a 3-1 count here.
If he can get that off-speed pitch working, that's a nasty pitch.
Just outside the middle. So start the inning off with a base runner for the Bobcats.
And if you're the Cougars, this is not what you want to do.
We talked about being a little less stressful, but you still got to stay in the moment. You know what I mean? You can't let it get, think, I've got a few runs lead, I can allow a few.
Right. I mean,
got to stay on the gas.
Like you've kept alluding to, baseball is such a mental game. You have to stay in the game all the time. You may only get 2 balls hit to you, but that may make the difference in the ball game. So you got to stay focused at all times.
One steps off, try to throw down to first.
Yeah, keeping the runner tight. And Kobe Bird's the DH here at the plate. So by his stance, he looks like he may have some power in that.
Misses outside again. 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, Kobe Bird is a lineman for the Bobcats. So he's got plenty of power, lower leg strength. So he gets his hips right and turns into this. So you can really see it go a long way. As he comes back to the inside corner, misses. With 3 balls, no strikes for Kobe Bird.
Like you said, they may know him a little bit, so they're definitely not giving him anything to hit.
Yeah, that was way outside the ball 4. So now the Bobcats start the inning off. No outs and runners on first and second base.
That's back-to-back base on balls, and coach is coming to the mound to have a chat.
See if they make a switch or just try to calm him down a minute. So pitch count's still not very high, so still got plenty of time left in him. For those that aren't aware, back a few years ago, it used to be innings. You can pitch a guy the whole game. You still can, but if they get to that 125 pitch count, they have to be pulled. And there are a few rules that you can get across that. If you're in the middle of a batter and get to 125, you are allowed to finish the batter. But that's something you have to kind of keep watch on, especially when it comes to district tournament time.
Yeah, and one of the things that you have to keep in mind also is that as a pitcher, you don't want to waste a whole lot of pitches. You want to waste a few to set up your batter, but at the same time, you have to be careful and aware of that pitch count.
As he comes back in with a quick strike here against Hudson.
Ooh, nice bunt.
Laid down by Hudson. Get it back to first. Quick rip. As the ball is misses, gets to the fence. Hudson moves over to second. Which one came across? I lost track.
It's Tatum Moore.
Yeah, Tatum Moore came across, and it looks like Bird is on third. So good job. A heads-up play there by Hudson. Noticing the ball did get by, got up quickly, and got over to second. So that will score the first run for the Bobcats, and they have runners on second and third, no outs.
So most of the time, as a pitcher, if you give up a few walks, they will come back and bite you if you're not careful.
So I'm going to say Hudson advanced on the error, so no hit would be awarded. Pitch one, strike one coming here.
Yeah, the second baseman was just a little slow getting over. He's playing so deep in the hole.
Ooh, that was close.
That's a good-looking pitch.
Yeah, Heyman says just outside there for the ball. We have Mr. Spencer up here to bat for the Bobcats. Big rip on one, going to be back off first baseline there, foul.
Two spectators almost balled it up there on the hill.
It's almost a heck of a catch there.
He talked better of it at the last second.
That's Michael Fugit standing there with him. I'm not sure if the guy was trying to catch it. I'm going to blame Michael, though. It's his fault. He should have caught it. Big rip there to the left.
Shot. And Q comes up with a catch.
Yeah, good job. It's got Bird tags up and comes in from third. Get another Bobcat across. But they will get the first out of the inning. Good job by Q. He ranged a long way over there to get that ball.
And so Spencer comes away with a sacrifice fly there to score that runner from third.
Good pitch right down on the inside corner there for strike one.
Yeah, Adam Spencer's at the plate. He took that first pitch.
And Spencer flies out and gets Spencer at the plate. Big cut.
He turned quick on that ball. I was expecting him to go to right field, and he pulled it right down the line, just at foul.
Finds himself in a quick 0-2 hole here. No balls, two strikes coming. Unsure on that one. Look at Spencer hitched a couple times. Didn't know what. It came in a little high. Almost strike three.
Yeah, that was a close pitch. That'd be hard to take with two strikes, but a good eye by Spencer.
Speedy did get a foul tip, but Kincher, good job snatching that one, so it'd be out two for the Cougars. So they've Bobcats been able to put 2 runs on the board so far this inning, but needed quite a few more. You know, Letcher got the pretty much spot them 7 runs to start the game. It's going to be a hard hole to come out of.
Yeah, but both teams now have 2 strikeouts, but it's just trying to get things rolling.
Miles Holland back around for a second at bat. Pitch outside, takes ball 1.
He had a 6-3 the first pitch of the game for the first out, so he is aggressive with the bat.
So it's strike 1, so he was the count up 1-1. Really liking that inside corner. Ooh. Big rip on the left field line, be out of play.
I tell you what, he had some power behind that.
Yeah, some real good hit. Like I said, make good solid contact, but it just trailed off there down the left field line, out of play.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was going to be foul or not, but it's about 2 foot outside that line, or 3.
Holland get back in here. Now he's down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. See if he can fight back here. Bobcats still have a runner in scoring position. Took a little too much off that one, just floated outside.
Again, he has a wicked changeup or curve or what that is, but man, he's just, if he can get that thing honed in, he'd be dangerous this year.
He went back to it again, still missing outside. Like you said, I mean, it looks good. It comes in, it's not breaking just enough as it gets to the plate. If it was to break another 2 or 3 inches, a lot of those would be strikes. Another big rip by Holland. A good play. Great fielding there.
5-3.
Be able to get the quick out there from third first, and that will end the inning. So the Bobcats do be able to whittle away on that lead a little bit, get 2 runs, but we're going to the bottom of the second with the Bobcats trailing 2-7 on the Letcher Central Cougars.
Hey, it's Kristen, marketing manager at Appalachian Wireless. March is here at Appalachian Wireless, and we know that being local is a game changer. That's why we're bringing you slam dunk savings all month long. Whether you're upgrading your device or switching to the region's best network, now's the time to score big. Don't miss out on these deals with Appalachian Wireless, where there's no madness, just game-changing deals. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail or authorized dealer location. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
And we're back here at Cougar Field, going into the bottom of the second inning. Big Keiston Maggard, the designated hitter, is up for the Cougars, and he took a base on ball the last time. So he didn't chase anything wild, but I'm sure he's anxious to hit. So this is his first look at Aiden being on the mound, so it should be interesting.
Yeah, like I said, he's showed great patience there that first at bat. Like I said, always got to think about when a different pitcher comes to the game. The timing changes, the velocity changes, everything changes, you know. So it's even if you've been at a couple bats for the game, it's pretty much like everything resets once the pitcher changes.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, once you get used to what a pitcher is throwing and kind of get used to his cadence, and then they change that, it's starting back from ground zero. So, 7-2 ball game. Bobcats came to a little bit of life in that inning, and they're chopping away in that lead. So, Cougars is going to try to get something going here and get some runs back.
Yeah, if you're a Bobcat fan, you know, you want to see Combs have a quick inning here, get 3 straight outs and get out of it. See if they can keep some of that momentum they had in the last in the top of the inning on the bat path and keep it rolling.
That's in play.
Big rip down the left field line, and he's wasting no time heading to second, and is in standing up. So good hit.
That was a nice rip, but man, those Bobcat outfielders got the ball back in with the relay pretty quick there.
We've seen 2 hits down the baseline tonight. The outfielders have been able to get back in quickly and been able to save some of those extra bases.
I mean, that was just a shot down the third base line.
It's already with a runner in scoring position. No outs here in the bottom of the second.
And you got big Clay Hall, your cleanup man, at the plate. He K'd his last time at bat.
Ooh, pitch outside. Good job there by being able to dig that one out by Turner.
Yeah, Turner has done a phenomenal job back there behind the plate so far.
Yeah, last night we harped on it a lot, but I mean, the catcher is one of those unsung heroes of a diamond. You know, if they don't get the ball, pitcher gets a lot of the awards. But if the catcher doesn't stop those, a lot of times, you know, you're going to give up a lot of extra runs.
A catcher does so much more than just catch the ball. I mean, they frame pitches. They kind of the captain or the general on the field about placing people and placing pitches. So it's pretty interesting to wonder why they don't get more accolades than they do. Perfect example right there. Turner framed that pitch.
Yeah, it looked like Combs missed it just a bit outside there, but gets the strike call anyway. Like you said, Turner, good job selling it.
Oh, absolutely. Give him an assist on that pitch.
Combs comes back with a heat, misses outside, be ball 2. Clay doing a really good job there, being patient. You can tell, man, just by his stance, he's got plenty of power. He's just waiting on his pitch.
Yeah, I mean, the Cougars have kind of impressed me this early in the season to be this
disciplined
at the plate. Yeah.
Ooh, tried to take something off of that one. Turner can't snag that one, and the runner does advance to third.
Yeah. Migrate, good heads up running there. Saw that it was a pass ball or a block ball and was able to get advance.
Yeah, went to move him to third, Mark. Realized I didn't even have him on second. So, magically, we have a third base runner.
It's a real heads up play.
So, 3-1 count coming.
And I believe that's out of play. Yep. Hit on top of the dugout.
Yeah. Combs come booking in from pitcher's mound, trying to get to it. One thing you always have to keep in mind, all these fields are built different. Certain fields that may have been in play.
Oh, absolutely. And like I said, one of the things is you have to get used to that no matter where you go. So these guys go to a large number of fields throughout the season. So everything feels different. The pitching mound, the batter's box, just having the bleachers or not having bleachers or having dugouts and not having dugouts, whatever the case may be.
Good job, Clay, there. Good eyes. Kept back from that one. Gets the walk. The first and third with no outs here in the bottom of the second.
Yeah. Runners on the corner. I just wonder if they're going to send him.
Well, I about caught that one there.
Little squared up and fouled the bunt.
It's one thing about being in these press box. You do have a net right in front of you. Breathitt County, we move the net for the camera. So that's always danger zone down that way. It's always one of the perks of being down there is you could lose an eye.
Well, we would have already had 2 or 3.
Oh. Squeeze there on at home. They're going to not make the call yet. They're calling him out. They're saying the play by Combs to Turner is an out at home.
The reason he's out is he didn't make an attempt to slide.
He came in straight up. As Grigsby and Hammers are going to have some pleasant conversation here about what happened. So we have the runners on first and second at the moment, and the runner at home is out. So it'll be the first out of the inning for the Bobcats.
And I do think he made it to the plate, but I think the fact that he did not attempt to slide is what got him.
There's so much goes on in plays like that. Bang, bang plays like that. Do you call blocking the plate? Do so did the runner try to avoid? There's so much going on that ump has to try to take into effect there. And Hammer says that his call is out at home, and that is what it is. Big rip out to second, and not able to handle it there. Ball gets through, and we have a runner coming across. Safe at home here, Clay, as gives another run to the Cougars. Extends that lead back out.
Yeah, that was nice base run. The coach was sending him all the way after they booted the ball at second there.
Next out, number 2.
So we still have runners on first and second, 1 out.
And you got Brett Smith coming to the plate. And he got a single his last time at bat.
That's good contact going towards the hole. Howard cannot handle it out there at short. He's able to knock it down, but actually not cleanly. So the runners will reach it safely. Now the bases will be loaded for the Letcher Central Cougars.
And the thing I thought was interesting there is he hit the ball, and he actually touched first before the runner got to third. He was booking down that line.
Smith's one of those guys, man. If you a good slap bunt or something like that, and I mean it's going to be so hard unless it hits to you perfectly, and it's a hard hit. Smith's probably going to leg it out first.
Yeah, you got to come up, field it clean, and make a perfect throw to get him with the speed that he has.
As Coach Combs has come out to talk to Combs, Aiden Combs here on the mound. So they give the reward that with a hit. So to kind of reset on the game so far. Right now we are still in the bottom of the second. Letcher Central Cougars have an 8-2 lead over the Breathitt County Bobcats. Bobcats have 2 runs, no hits. So reached on walks and got through on errors. Still only 1 out here in this inning, no Mark.
Yeah, and you got big Kobe Johnson back at the plate. Bases loaded. His last at bat, he was actually patient and got a base on ball, so he was disciplined enough not to chase any bad pitches. Let's see if they bring it to him this time.
Get him on a swing, strike 1, start this at bat.
Yeah.
Oh, pitch outside there, way outside. Turner, good job getting back to it. Combs covering home.
Yeah, you kind of have a short backstop here, so it makes it kind of hard unless it kicks and goes to one side or the other for a runner to make it from third.
And the backstop here is padded. Quite a few of these backstops, and they're solid like concrete blocks. That ball gets back and it bounces straight back out in the field. Big rip down the right field line. It falls down foul. Fugit not able to get to the ball.
Yeah, Johnson was lucky they wasn't able to run that down. It seemed like it hung up there forever.
That's one of those times I said, kind of glad you didn't get more on it. You know, if it had a little more air time, it could have been probably a possible fly out.
Yeah, he was behind on the swing enough to foul it down the right side.
Ball 2, so it evens the count up. 2 strikes, 2 balls coming.
So anything in there close, he's got to swing at it. He's got to protect the plate. But
Kobe showed good. That's a good patience, good eyes so far. See what he does with this. Big rip. Not past first out into right field. Fugit misses it. He must have catch in right field. Kobe comes to second, standing up, and scores the runners. So clears the bases off.
That was a big, big hit.
So 3 more runs come across for the Cougars. They have an 11-2 lead over the Breathitt County Bobcats.
Now batting for 11.
Yeah, Kobe Watts up. Last time up, he struck out, so he's wanting to put the bat on the ball, I'm sure.
Good first pitch hit. Quick movement there by Combs. Gets the runner on third. So Kobe is out on third. It'll be the second out of the inning.
Next is bat number 9, Godfrey Kinster.
Nice play.
And Kinster already up for his third at bat of the game in the second inning.
Yeah, Watts got on the fielder's choice there, but he's quick.
A throw down to second.
They got him.
Got him out. Good throw down there by Turner. able to catch him. And that will be the third out of the inning, I'm sorry, as we move on to the top of the third. But Letcher Central Cougars comes back, I said, after Breathitt got a few runs there, try to even it up with 4 more big runs here in the second. And they'll take an 11-2 lead going into the top of the third. We're going to kick it out for 1 quick minute. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I'll take the Noah's basket. Only at your local Double Quick.
And welcome back here to Cougar Field as we get ready to start the third inning. So far, the Cougars have been very successful offensively. There's 7 runs the first inning and 4 the second to post an 11-2 run over the Bobcats. But Bobcats got something started there last inning, so they're hoping to build on that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of hoping, just kind of do what the Cougars do. I mean, heck, hang 7 in an inning, it'd be a whole lot different ball game. As we have the pitcher now, Aiden Combs, coming up to bat for the Bobcats, number 24.
And that's one of the things that I really love about this sport, because it can change in a heartbeat. Team can get on a rally and, like you said, throw 7 or 8 runs in one inning, and you have a whole different ballgame.
Comes a big rip down the third base line here, foul.
Yeah, Coach Combs just decided to get out of the way and let that go instead of trying to flag it down, because that had some heat behind it.
Combs is known to have a big bat. Big rip up towards center, towards Q. Williams just shows the wheels there. Quick break on the ball, able to get that one.
Yeah, he had to come in probably 30 foot to make that catch, and he did just that.
You're talking about, a good outfielder. Right there's a prime example. You takes less than a second to decide, where do you need to go and how fast you need to get there. Williams, as soon as that ball was hit, was breaking towards it. Main reason he was able to get there.
Yeah, I mean, he never hesitated. Oh, right between the shoulder blades.
As Sebastian Howard Bash takes it right between, like you said, right in the back. Will advance to first on the hit by pitch. You got on base for your team, but tonight that might not feel like the best thing ever.
Now that's a tough way, but at least it's not really, really cold. Because man, when it's really cold, it hurts.
Yeah, that
even
burns.
Worse.
Yeah, stings in.
Whoa, 2 in a row.
So 1 out, but 2 hit by pitches and 2 consecutive pitches.
Yeah, this pitching change is not working out for them very well.
Big hit here. Big rip towards second. But high fly ball. Right fielder's good catch. Runners have to go back, so they are still, we have 2 outs. Runners on first and second for the Bobcats.
So you got, Mason Boggs on the mound there. He's hit a couple and made a couple fly outs. So
yeah, it's been right back and forth, good and ugly. That's first pitch strike taken. Big rip again by Bird, trailing off down the right field. Just out of reach of the first baseman. But does put him in an 0-2 hole here.
You know, Mason is another one of those kids that it's hard to believe that he's an underclassman because he's been playing for so long. It seems like he ought to be a senior when he's really, really not. He's just getting started.
I think we were talking about Combs earlier. You know, he was starting varsity ball at 7th grade. So, you know, 3rd year on varsity team, getting lots of minutes. That sound effect y'all got going on here, I'm trying to hear if it actually does thud against the car. I need to know what's going on out there.
As long as it's that way, it's not mine and yours. So,
so 1 ball, 2 strikes coming to Bird. Big rip up center.
Shot. Nice shot.
Good shot back to Williams. I said advance the 1 runner to 2nd, and Bash will come home. So scores a run for the Bobcats.
I mean, he just hit a shot right straight back up the middle.
Yeah, and that is actually the first hit for the Bobcats today. It's not been rolled in there.
Now, that's a hit on any field, any time. I mean, that's just a roper.
As Jaden Hudson comes up to bat for the Bobcats.
There's another one.
Quick hit, right side at center.
Oh, Q stole it from him, man.
Oh,
Nice
God.
play.
Quentin Williams. And this was talking about the net. Daggone it, Mark. Try to zoom in and get that awesome play. And I said it tried to blurs out. But listen, Quentin Williams with the quick break on the ball, slide and catch, robs Hudson there and ends the inning.
Oh, absolutely robbed him. I mean, nice play.
So I said, it looked like the Bobcats may be able to get something going, but a couple of flyouts and a good defense by the Cougars kind of stops the rally. And we will go to the bottom of the 3rd with Letcher Central still leading 11-3. We'll be right back here in 1 minute on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
I'll take the Noah's basket. Only at your local Double Quick.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Hey, it's Kristen, Marketing Manager at Appalachian Wireless. March is here at Appalachian Wireless, and we know that being local is a game changer. That's why we're bringing you slam dunk savings all month long. Whether you're upgrading your device or switching to the region's best network, now's the time to score big. Don't miss out on these deals with Appalachian Wireless, where there's no madness, just game-changing deals. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail or authorized dealer location. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
And we're back here at Cougar Field, starting the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Bobcats have switched pitchers. They got Jaden Hudson on the mound warming up right now. So, good-looking lefty out there.
Yeah, Jaden wasn't one of those other kids. Like I said, he's been playing ball since he could walk. Remember hearing all these tales about the Hudson boys. He's got a younger brother that is one of the backups here for the Bobcats, and all these tales about them all over the United States playing in tournaments, winning championships. So I said he's got lots of baseball time and experience under his belt.
He is going to get started at the top of the lineup for the Cougars as Kentner is back in there. He was up the bat last inning when they picked off the runners trying to steal second. So start at the top of the order here.
No better way than getting the broke in.
Yeah, you gotta face them sometime. So sun is finally starting to go down, and you can see the lights lighting up the field, and it's just.
And that's one of the weirdest things if you watch a baseball game, and we try our best here on BSN, but you go from bright sunlight to sort of kind of sunlight and some shade to completely shade to lights on. And so the camera, if you depending on what time of the day you tune in to the stream on the field, it does look different.
Yeah, one of the things we talked to earlier was talking about how all the fields are different. When you're playing under the lights, every field is different based on where the light positioning and the type of lights they have. So it's interesting.
Chance for the big rip, but it looks
And Helen foul. Oh, and into traffic.
Bad timing there to be leaving. As Kinser it lands one on the road.
Smoked that right in the middle of traffic.
So count 0-1 here for Kinser. Start out. Hudson misses high with the ball. Inside corner there for Hudson, strike 2.
And that was a great pitch. He threw 2 on the outside edge and come back and got that inside corner.
When you have that much of a change, coming from outside to inside, it's hard for the batter to judge.
Ooh.
Came back to that same spot again, just missed a little more inside. Ball 2, evens the count up.
Well, he had took a lot off of that, and he'd actually just broke inside a little too far.
Misses outside. Low, makes it a full count here. Coming to Kinser, 3-2.
So I'm sure anything that's in there pretty close, Kinser's going to be swinging at it. He's not going to take a chance on watching the third strike.
Hudson brought it right across the plate for him. Going for that strikeout. Kinser, good job fouling it off, staying alive.
Yeah, and this is one of the things I love about this game. It's a battle of will between the pitcher and the catcher right here.
Good eye there. Just misses on the outside corner there. Hudson, ball forward. The runner will go to first.
He started to swing at it. He wanted it so bad.
See if Williams, man, he's made some outstanding defensive plays there. Quick pickoff by Hudson there, attempt on first. But Williams, man, such impressive on defense. Usually we're talking about Q, we're talking about his pitching game, but tonight, man, center field, you can't get anything down out there.
Yeah, I mean, he got base on balls, and then he got a hit and tried to stretch it into a double and got through out at second, but he's a very, very strong batter.
So Hudson comes with the off-speed pitch there. Changeup comes in high. As Kinser broke for second, Williams foul tips it off. So Kinser will have to go back to first. Williams now with a 1-1 count.
Yeah, with a hit and run on like that, Kinser's got to be thinking, last time Q hit it right up the middle where I'm running. So
I don't know, Q gets good contact like some of his other hits we've seen. I said Kinser with plenty of speed, he would have been rounding towards home.
Yeah, both of them have wheels.
Another quick pickoff attempt there by Hudson.
That was just all arm. I mean, he had his foot on the rubber and never even moved his feet, just flipped it with his arm.
That shows the arm strength there, not having to use your body. Williams with a big cut, heading to second. Fielded cleanly. Good job there by the Bobcats. Like I said, Williams showing off that speed. If they, bobble that pitch that hit whatsoever, they would have been safe at first.
Yeah, I mean, that just, like I said, that attests to his speed. Had that been Brett Smith, they'd been safe. He's got wheels.
So Williams advances the runner on the ground out.
So Maggard is up. He got a base on balls in the first inning and a double in the second.
What number is Maggard?
20.
Okay. Ball inside. So Maggard, 1-0 count. That's living in the inside part of the plate there. Misses again, though. Ball 2.
Well, that double that Maggard hit. He ripped it down the third baseline, so they're throwing the inside, hoping that if he makes contact, he'll pull it foul.
Signing it. Cancer went. Foul tip.
He got a great jump.
Yeah, it's about time we could even try to mention that where he was at. He was already standing on third. So Kincher steals third.
Yeah, nobody held him on at second, and man, he got a huge jump.
Big off-speed pitch there gets him swinging. Way out in front of that one.
Yeah, evened it up 2-2. Pretty off-speed pitch. Like you said, he pulled a string on it and had him swinging.
Off-speed again. Gets strike three. We've talked about the aggressiveness of the batters tonight, and Hudson using that against him. Going with that off-speed pitch and catching him out front.
Well, one of the things I learned back when I played ball was you have to put it across the plate and trust your defense to make the plays. So that's what this young man's been doing. He's taking it to him.
Just off the edge of the plate there, ball one.
Turner is trying to frame that ever so slightly. He keeps sliding in hand a little each time.
Man, I want to give Hammonds a big kudos tonight. You know, that strike zone has been what it is, and it has not moved.
Yeah, it's just like you have a box with a hole in it. He doesn't go outside of it.
Big swing and a miss there. So even the count up 1-1.
Letcher be light.
Hudson with the pitch. Big rip down third. Howard able to wrangle it in. Good rip out at first.
Nice play.
So good defense there by the Bobcats, able to get out of the inning.
5-3 put out.
Oh, so we will move on to the top of the fourth inning here. Bobcats, like I said, scored the last two innings, only 2-1 though. Yeah. So let's see if they can whittle away at this lead anymore, or will Letcher Central be able to kind of put this one away this next inning? We'll be back here in 1 minute to find out on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Hey, it's Kristen, marketing manager at Appalachian Wireless. March is here at Appalachian Wireless, and we know that being local is a game changer. That's why we're bringing you slam dunk savings all month long, whether you're upgrading your device or switching to the region's best network. Now's the time to score big. Don't miss out on these deals with Appalachian Wireless, where there's no madness, just game-changing deals. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail or authorized dealer location. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
And we're back here at Cougar Field at top of the fourth inning. 7-3 is the score. And we got the Bobcats back up, ready to try to pick up where they left off earlier as they try to get a little mini rally going. Should be interesting. You got Wyatt Spencer at the plate. He had a sacrifice at bat his first time up, so.
Yeah, and Wyatt Spencer's at the bat means you got a Spencer on the plate and a Spencer in the circle. So getting warmed up. Little brother over here waiting to come in behind.
We'll see how Mason Boggs pitches to him. And going right at him.
Strike one brings it right down the pipe.
And that's two of them. That looked like it's in the exact same spot.
Mm-hmm. Just daring them to hit it. Back in on the hands. Good play by the pitcher. Able to get it back over to first for the quick out. So 3 pitches and an out real quick here for the Letcher Central Cougars.
Yeah, 1-3 put out for the first out of the inning. Mason kind of did it all there. Threw a couple good pitches, made a nice play in fielding his position. Nice throw. And right on cue, you brag on them and they throw outside.
So ball 1 here, start that bat.
This is Adam Spencer, like you said, up. So he struck out his first at bat. Faked the bunt there and had the Cougars charging. Yeah.
Oh, big rip by Spencer out to right field.
And nice catch out there. Caden Harrell called it from the get-go and camped out under it, made the catch. Nice play.
So the Bobcats still making good contact with the ball, but they're hitting it right at a Cougar. So it's not going to do them any good.
Yeah, if with the outfield, the Cougar has out there. If they hang the ball up in there, 9 times out of 10, they've got the legs to get under it, no matter where it is on the field.
As Miles Holland comes back up the bat here.
Miles has made contact both times. It's 6-3 and 5-3 with the 2 putouts his first 2 at-bats, but he has put the bat on the ball every time.
Comes through there with a strike on the outside corner. Big rip by Holland again, the third. Fielded cleanly and good throw. So quick out there, quick 3 outs for the Letcher Central Cougars. So Breathitt County goes to the bottom of the 4th, down 3-11 to the Letcher Central Cougars. Said, Mark, this one looks like it may go early.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely not what the Bobcats wanted. They didn't want 3 up and 3 down right away. So
yeah, I said they've been still making good contact in that inning, but just unfortunate for them, there was right at defenders.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's putting a stick on the ball fairly decent. Like you said, it's just been right at somebody, and they've been able to make the play.
Yeah, so we're going to kick it out for one quick commercial break here. We'll be back in 1 minute on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Hey, it's Kristen, marketing manager at Appalachian Wireless, where you're not just another customer, you're our priority. And that means exceptional customer service every step of the way. From our friendly customer service reps to our knowledgeable sales associates and experienced service technicians, we're here to keep you connected and taken care of. Big carriers treat you like a number. At Appalachian Wireless, we treat you like our friends and our family. So stop by one of our retail or authorized dealer locations today, or visit us on the web at AppalachianWireless.com to become our top priority. Where we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
And we're back here at Cougar Field, field up on the mountain, and we're getting ready to start the bottom of the 4th inning. Cougars are still holding on to that 11-3 inning. We got Andrew Little up to bat to start off the inning. He got a base on ball earlier, and then a hit. So he has been on base both times up.
Hudson misses outside there, evens the count up 1-1. Ooh, really hard inside there.
Now it's 1-1.
It's 2-1.
2-1. Oh, my bad.
I thought it was going to be a HBP for a second. It's coming in deep inside there.
Yeah, it really was.
Hudson misses outside, so it's the third ball. So as a batter now, you're way up, you're way ahead in the count. You can be really selective coming forward.
Oh, absolutely. If it's not exactly what you want, lay off of it. And he wanted it.
Just a few feet out of bounds there. Not able to make the play on first.
Yeah, fills up the count there. That's 2 or 3 balls that have barely been outside that fence and not being able to make a play on.
Outside again, ball 4. Runner take first.
Now, well, and Harold.
So Harold comes to bat, number 12. Look to see if Cougars stay aggressive. They had quite a few steal attempts already today.
I think the key word there is attempts. He has been a beast back there behind.
Oh, good job on the bunt. Lays it down towards third. Did get the out at first. Good job by Hudson being able to get turned around and get that out. So the runner does advance. But the Bobcats have their first out of the inning.
Yeah.
That's a good bunt down third base.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of punched in between the pitcher and third, and man, your first baseman made a great play over there to catch that ball. He was stretched to the limit when he made the catch.
Hudson steps off. Trying to keep the runner in check.
You got Brett Smith up to bat for the Cougars.
It's the first time Brett's had first open, I think, when he's come up to bat. Big rip out the left.
And
right at.
Hit it right to the left fielder. Oh, Big Kobe's coming up, so.
Oh, it's Adam Spencer, yeah.
Yeah. Spencer made a nice play there. They refer to that as a can of corn. He never had to move anywhere. He just stood there and waited on the ball.
So the runner stays at second, get the second out of the inning. See if Hudson can return the favor and get a quick 3 outs here for the Cougars. Ball's missed high.
So we had a walk earlier and then hit into a 1-5 put out, but
ball is low for ball 2. Right down the middle, just missed low.
Pitching him's kind of intimidating because he's literally got that suit painted on him there.
Yeah, he's a brute. That's Kobe's, we talked about it on the football field quite a bit. He's just a big human being. I mean, he's got plenty of power.
Yeah, he's a big gentle giant, though. He's the sweetest kid there was.
Ooh, inside off speed there. Gets it for strike. Kobe makes a big cut at it, evens up the count, 2-2. Good job battling here. So two outs. Let's see if Hudson actually can get out of this inning with no runs allowed. Ooh, inside for ball 3. Like I said, Kobe about wore that one. So Turner's still impressive, though. I mean, the ball, no matter where it's at, he's only a few been able to get past him tonight, no matter where they've been located.
Full count, 2 outs. Do you send your runner?
Outside, Kobe will be walked.
They held him at second.
So now got runners in first and second for the Cougars. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. I didn't catch the name there. Mark, who's at bat?
I have to pull out my sheet here.
Number 18, I'm sorry.
Riley Wright, the freshman.
As Breathitt wants to talk it over for a second here. Turner wanting to talk to his pitcher. So trying to get a game plan together here. You know, like I said, you got runners on first and second, 2 outs. You know, what do the Bobcats, what are they looking to do?
I mean, with 2 outs, they have to try to get a force out or, you know, get a K on the batter. They want this 3rd out and not let the Cougars get any more points on the board. They got to cut into that lead.
Right now, you know, third base is empty. So if you're the pitcher, you know, worry about the guy at the plate. You know, if you get him out, the inning's over. That's the 3rd out. So, you know, if you take care of business right here at home, then you don't have to worry about your base runners.
Absolutely. But they don't know what to expect because this is his first at bat. First time they're seeing this kid. But you're exactly right. Go for the batter.
Hudson steps off, checking the runners. Big smile on his face out there. I think something. Not sure if he got confused about the call or what, but
behind the mound, they have that thing to clean your cleats with. And I think he kind of got tangled up in a little bit. I think he was laughing at himself more than anything.
Ball inside there for Hudson. You were talking about Kobe being a gentle giant. Here's Jaden Hudson, one of the best kids you could ask for as well. You know, so I've watched him grow up. Went to school with his mom and dad. And I said him and his brother both just exceptional human beings, you know, courteous every time you're around them, respect their elders. Just great kids.
Yeah, you know, and the same way with Kobe. Like I said, I watched him grow up. We were at the campground at the lake, and my granddaughter went over, and he was actually eating a burger, and I turned around, my granddaughter was gone. So Kobe had taken her inside their camper.
As Turner pass ball, ripped down the 3rd. Runners are safe, so the runners will advance on a pass ball here for the Cougars.
And he was making her a custom burger. So that's just the type of kid he is.
So it looks like the Bobcats maybe will get out of the inning with no runs, but now 2 runners in scoring position for the Cougars. See if Wright can bring them in. Hudson misses again outside. Now a 3-0 count.
You want to relax and try to get this better because you got the top of the order coming up. And
pass ball again. The runners are held. As Wright will take ball 4 and go to first.
You got Dawson Kentzer back up to the plate for the 4th time. He's got a single and 2 bases on ball. So,
you know, your offense is doing good when you can get 1 at bat per inning.
Yeah, it's usually about 3 a game is what you get. So this is hit number 4 for him in the 4th inning.
Big rip by Kentzer. Misses, strike 1.
And I like Hudson. He just said, well, if you're going to hit it, you're going to hit it. I don't have nowhere to put you, but I'm throwing it.
Sammons is coaching up Kentzer here at home. Get everything reset. Take a second here and brag on the facilities here at Letcher Central. By far the nicest press box I've been in. He's been super courteous here. I said, thank you to Letcher Central Schools. I said, for hosting this games. I said, they're having such great facilities.
Yeah, you know, they have it with football, basketball, then softball and baseball all have nice facilities here at this school. I mean, they really support their kids.
So 0-2 count for Hudson coming here to Kentzer. Steps back off.
Ooh.
Ooh, somebody's white Suburban. Very, very grateful. About 2 foot straight over the back window there. So, note to self, where not to park. Kinster has done that 2 or 3 times, smoked them out towards the road.
Now you know why I'm back up on the hill at the football field behind the light pole. Good eye. All he has to do right now is get it close. Kinster's going to swing at anything close with 2 strikes.
Well, I hate to say it again and again and again, but being a pitcher, it takes so much, brain power. I mean, you have to think about where does the pitch need to go? What have you thrown already? What do you need to throw? What's the pitcher? What does the batter like? As he comes back inside the Kinster and misses ball 2. Some batters love it in on the hands. You don't give them there. Some batters like it outside. You have to know what everyone is doing.
Yeah, you can't just call a pitch. You got to base it on what that batter does.
Right down the middle for Hudson, gets strike 3 on Kinster and gets himself out of a pickle. So bases are Letcher Central strands 3 runners, bases loaded. Going to the top of the 5th here. Letcher Central still holding the 11-3 lead. So hopefully, if you're a Cougar fan, you're hoping for another inning like the last one.
Well, absolutely. You'd love to know the 3 up, 3 down, but Breathitt has to be tickled that they got out of that and left the bases loaded and didn't give up a run. So build on that momentum. They're looking to get a rally right here in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, so like I said, we'll come right back here in the top of the 5th and see if the Bobcats can whittle away at this lead. We're going to kick it out for 1 minute here on BSN.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I'll take the Noah's basket. Only at your local Double Quick.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
And we're back here for the top of the 5th inning. Like I said, both teams have kind of settled down now. It's 11-3. The score hasn't changed in about 3 innings. So both teams are struggling offensively a little bit here. And Bobcats need to get something going to cut into this lead if they plan on making a comeback.
Yeah, so it's a do or die time here, the 5th inning for the Bobcats. Because, if you go out of this top of this inning with no runs, Letcher's only 2 runs away from hitting the mercy. Big rip out towards second. Short. Fly out there. Was that Combs?
Yeah. Andrew Aiden Combs, yes.
Yeah, I hadn't even looked up long enough to see the batter, and he was already flying out. So 1 pitch, 1 out there for the Bobcats. Aiden Combs with a routine pop up to short. He brings up Sebastian Howard. Bash up to the bat.
Yeah. They haven't given him anything to hit Butch all night.
They just pitched him inside for strike 1, so he may get an opportunity here.
Yeah, they walked him and
big rip down third. Howard rounds first.
He got second standing up.
Yeah. So It's hard for me to see down third baseline here. I'm not sure what happened, but it's a little bit hard time getting it fielded. So Howard goes into second, stand-up double.
Well, he ripped it right inside the line and then went all the way down there to the 300 marker in the corner. So he had to go the furthest distance on the field to even pick it up.
See if that double here by Howard gives a little momentum to the Bobcats.
And it's pretty obvious why they haven't been pitching to him with hits like that.
So number 25 here up the bat. That is Turner, Preston Turner.
Shot
straight at short. Able to field it cleanly. Get the out at first. I was way behind on my scoreboard there. Bash's hit was the second hit for the Bobcats for the day. But quick out there. 2 outs already in this inning for Letcher County. Ball's a little high.
Little has kind of proven to him that if you hit the ball to me, that I'm going to be able to field it and make a play. So he made.
Howard goes and a big hit up the middle.
Rip.
So Howard is going to come home, score the run for the first run of the inning for the Bobcats. So big 2-out hit there to be able to get 1 run across. Cut the lead to 7. Still a long way to go here, though, if you're a Breathitt County Bobcat.
Yeah, but that's what you want to do. Just plug away at it. I mean, that was a hit in any park you play in right there.
Big rip here by Bird. Slow dribbler to third. Good snag and throw for the out. Looked like he was going to have trouble with it. It didn't travel well there on the grass, but able to get it up quickly and quick out at first.
Yeah, I mean, that was sweet. 5-3 put that one on a one-hop throw over.
So that's a great defense again. That's been one of the, I guess, takeaway of the game is that Letcher Central's defense has just showed up. Been able to field the ball cleanly. Big plays by, like I said, Williams and the other outfielders out. You can't, wherever you hit it tonight, the Cougars have been able to come up and make the play.
And, as a pitcher, that has to give you more and more confidence because when you put the ball in play that you got 7 more guys standing behind that mound that's going to help you keep them off the base path.
Yeah. So, like I said, 1 run scored by the Bobcats there in the top of the 5th. Letcher Central still with a 7-point lead. Going into the bottom of the 5th innings. We're going to kick it out for 1 minute here for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Station.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Hey, it's Kristen, marketing manager at Appalachian Wireless. March is here at Appalachian Wireless, and we know that being local is a game changer. That's why we're bringing you slam dunk savings all month long. Whether you're upgrading your device or switching to the region's best network, now's the time to score big. Don't miss out on these deals with Appalachian Wireless, where there's no madness, just game-changing deals. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail or authorized dealer location. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
And we're back here at Cougar Field, getting ready to start the bottom of the 5th inning. 11-4. The Bobcats was able to get a run in the top half there, and Cougars are getting ready to start back with their number 2 hitter, Quentin Williams. And Q is due for a dinger.
Yeah, Williams says always had a good bat, big bat, and tonight he's just he's reached the bases a lot. He's just not had big hit we're used to seeing. Hudson comes right down the pipe. Little misses high.
Inside out hit to left field.
Drops over the third base's head. Good job getting to it quickly, though. Holds Williams up at first. Williams can turn a lot of those singles into doubles quickly, so you got to be real fast in the field if you want to hold him up.
Yeah, Spencer's done a good job getting the ball back in when they have hit it out there to him all night long. Now, Maggard is back up to bat.
It's the outside corner there for strike one. Williams' single there is the 9th hit of the night for the Cougars. So they've scored 11 runs on 9 hits. Oh, quick pickoff attempt by Hudson. Misses there first. Wild pitch. Williams is going to advance to second.
They done a good job hustling after that ball, or Williams has done. Asking coach could have come to third, so he's got some wheels underneath him. He don't mind to run.
So Williams advances to scoring position there. Hudson with the off speed misses high. Big ball one. Hudson trying to look to run off. Williams takes off to third.
And they picked him off.
Yep. Hudson able to quick reflexes there. So Williams tried to time it. As soon as he turned back around, Hudson with a hesitation able to see him go and able to get that ball over and the out. Gets rid of the scoring threat for the Cougars.
And he made a good move there to not balk and step off the rubber and then turn. So nice heads up play.
So 2 balls, 1 strike. Able to get just a piece of it, foul tip. He's strike 2.
Yeah, he seemed to have Maggard's number right now, especially with some of that off-speed stuff. He struck him out last time on this pitch right here.
Inside off speed.
And when he pulls the string on that thing, he pulls the string on it. If he get that across the plate, he will make people live hard this season.
Yeah, that's one of the most frustrating things as a batter. You know, you see a ball coming in consistent. All of a sudden, there's 10 miles an hour dropped off that thing. Big grip. It's going to be fair ball. It'll be a single. He's holding him up at first. So reaches there on a single down the third baseline.
You got Clay Hall coming up this time. His first at bat, he K'd and got base on balls and then had a 5-3 put out. So he's kind of been busy all night.
Hudson misses outside there, ball 1. In on the hands there. Clay will still get his bat around and hit it, but it goes down foul, third base. We strike 1. Good job just being able to get it turned in there and get his hands on it.
And that's one of the advantages to being a lefty and have it breaking there, is it's breaking with a bat. So they'll pull it foul or pop it up a lot if they try to hit that inside pitch.
And Hudson goes back with a pickoff there at first.
He's trying to keep Maggard honest over there, but Maggard keeps getting a bigger lead. And can they turn it? Got the lead runner. No, not in time.
Good job by Howard getting it by over to second quickly to get the lead runner out, but a little too slow on the relay back to first.
Good heads-up play to try to make the double.
That brings up number 6.
Yeah, Andrew Little. He had 5-3 put out last at bat. He's had a base on ball and Cade once. So. No, I'm sorry, he didn't K. He got a base on ball twice. I was looking at the wrong line.
Yes, Hudson keeps going back to that pickoff attempt there.
Yeah, they think they've figured out something.
The timing or the signals or something here. Breathitt's going to that a lot. Pop up straight back.
It cleared the roof. I thought it was going to hit on the roof, but
once again, I thought it did hit something all of a sudden.
It may have hit the hamburger grill behind us.
Off-speed pitch misses outside there by Hudson. They've still got the 2 outs. Hudson again outside. Seems like if he's going to miss, that's where he prefers to miss at.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's throwing a screwball or if it's a telling fastball or what, but it's breaking toward the first baseline and got quite a bit of movement on that ball if he can ever get control and get it to go across that plate.
Back inside this time. So good eye here. Back up to a 3-1 count. Hudson steps off. Pick-off attempt again. Man, his arm strength. Like usually you can always tell when a pitcher's going to be trying to get the runner because he has to step into it. Hudson just takes a side step and rips it with his arm. He comes to the plate. Big hit towards center. And it is grabbed out there by Miles Holland.
Nice catch by Holland. I mean,
so we're bragging on Williamson. Holland says he wants some of that attention too. He said, "Oh, we're going to snag me one down." So good job by Holland there on the defensive play. Gets the Bobcats out of the inning with no damage done. Looks like the first 2 innings are really the tail of this game. You know, the Cougars put up 11 runs in the first 2 and have been held scoreless for the last 3.
Yeah, I mean, they jumped on them early, and it's probably a good thing because, like you said, they've really struggled since then. So that's the game of baseball.
Yeah, sounds good. So, like I said, it says Breathitt County goes into the top of the 6th here, down 4-11. Can the Bobcats whittle away at this, or can the Letcher Cougars finally put this one away in the 6th? We'll be right back here in a few minutes on BSN to find out.
I'll take the Noah's basket. Only at your local Double Quick.
At People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just your banker. For over a century, we've stood by your side through the good times and bad. We provide the local touch you want in a banker and the convenience of online banking when you're on the go. Plus, our checking accounts put money back in your pocket. With cashback options and rewards for banking local, we make your money work for you. Call us today to learn more about opening an account. Experience banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. We're here for you. Member FDIC.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
And we're back here to start the 6th inning with Hudson at the plate.
Yeah, we came back a hair late there. Swing and a miss by Hudson was strike one. And then a ball outside, so it kind of be 1-1 coming to Hudson.
Outside.
And some great velocity still, though. You can still hear that mitt popping down here. Big rip here by Hudson. It's a pop up over the short. Is handled easily, so it's out.
Little once again says, I'll take it.
Little's been solid tonight. If you hit it in that direction, he's just going to take over. You seem to calling the other defenders off. He's like, I've got this. Don't worry about it.
Yes, he's had a good game. Defensively, for sure. Ooh, shot.
Straight down third base line. It is fair play. Left field having a hard time with it. Runner's going to be on the second, standing up. So good big rip, big double.
Yeah, Spencer got all of that one as he pulled it down the line. When he hit the grass out there, it's like it had English on it. It spun back away from the defensive player. So
well, this time of the night's a hard time. You know, the dew is starting to fall as you're out there. You may have the best cleats in the world, but sometimes that grass gets slick. It's hard to get your foot.
And here's Adam Spencer up this time. So runner on second.
And White with that good rip down third base. See if Adam can come in behind. Steps out, checks the runner. Fouled off down first base line. Strike one.
It hit the guardrail and back and bounced back in, so another 6 inches, and it had been bouncing over into some parked cars.
Yeah, it's very convenient parking to park on the road here, but quite a bit of danger. Oh, good late bunt down, laid down by Spencer. Oh, throw down at first is mucked, and looks like Wyatt Spencer will come home, and Adam Spencer is able to get in for safely at second. So.
Yeah, Mason made a good job fielding the ball, but he kept waiting and waiting for the second baseman to get over the cover. But the way the Cougars are setting up, he's so deep in the hole at second, it's hard for him to get there.
Yeah, the shift was wasn't favorable for the bunt. So first base came in to try to field the bunt. Made second baseman coming over, and like I said, there's no one there to cover first. So by the time they did get it, throw went errant. They were able to advance the runner.
So that's something they're going to have to work on, the positioning.
That brings Breathitt back within 6 runs, now 5-11. 1 out here. Miles Holland back up the bat, takes ball 1. Miles checking in with the coach down here on third base line. See what he needs to do here at this at bat. Step up back to second.
Yeah.
Try to pick Spencer off. Able to get back in plenty of time.
The Cougars have the second baseman holding the runner on. If you bunt towards the first baseline, the first baseman is charging, then there's nobody to cover first.
So they make the shift there until the first baseman stay back. As Spencer goes to third,
he's in there.
And they got him safe. He was able to get under the tags. It looked like the throw was going to be there. It came in a little high, and Spencer able to get under it. Good base running there by Spencer and awareness to get down.
Yeah, Kentzer had to step out away from the batter, and he threw a high throw to third. And
that was ball 2, correct?
Yes.
Holland with a big rip. Fouls that one back. On sets back up. Ball inside. We got that as 3-1, Mark.
Yeah, that's what I had too. I heard someone yell. I thought somebody was calling a strike. I'm like, wait a minute. Gary's moved his strike zone.
Ripped by Holland up towards short. Of course. Oh, not able to handle the throw at first. Holland is safe. So good. Once again, good defense. Good rip over to first. First baseman just not able to handle that one. Holland will be safe. And the run scores for Breathitt.
Yeah, Clay tried to scoop that out of the dirt, but he just couldn't come up with the ball. And the Bobcats got a little rally going here. 2 runs.
So, as the Bobcats been consistent through the night. 2 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 more in the fifth, and 2 now in the sixth. So Cougars want to get this one over with. As Breathitt County keeps saying, to whittle away every inning.
You know, usually when you score every inning or every other inning, as Breathitt has done, you come away with a W. But because of the big first inning, the Cougars are still hanging on to that lead.
Yeah, Cougars came out hot. I said opening night here at Letcher Central. And, the Cougars came out to play first couple innings. Looked like this one may have been over early as they hung 11. It was 11-2 after the first 2. Bobcats done a good job showing some resiliency and fighting back. As Aiden Combs is up. Pickoff attempt on Holland. Just a little late, but Aiden Combs up here to bat for the Bobcats.
He hit the shortstop his last at bat.
And that's where you don't want to hit it. Little has sucked everything up there, and most of them have been outs.
Again, he faked the bunt, and like you said, if first baseman charges the line, that our second baseman for the Cougars was standing out in the grass.
Yeah, Holland goes. Kinser cannot handle the pitch cleanly, so Holland will be safe standing up there on second. Holland with the steal.
Kinser kind of patted himself on the chest and said, "My bad."
Is that a ball? I was not paying. I was looking at the runner. I'm going to mark it a ball. We'll see how that goes. So I was already paying attention to Holland. Big rip by Combs. Misses a strike. Combs really looking to put something on that one.
Yeah, he definitely took a cut at it.
We need to keep stats on how many those go towards the rope. Big foul off the first base side here by Combs will be 1 ball, 2 strikes.
We need to take odds on does it hit the red car or the white car out
big
there.
Big pitch there. Combs goes down swinging. Gets the second out of the inning for the Cougars.
Yeah, it was a big strikeout for Boggs there.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if they have first open. We have Howard coming up to bat, 2 outs. See if they pitch to him, or like I said, they have first base opening.
Well, last time he got a double, so.
And pitch to him. Strike 1.
He painted the corner with that pitch. I mean, that was perfectly placed pitch.
And big rip by Howard straight down center field. Williams is there, though.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Hey, it's Kristen, Marketing Manager at Appalachian Wireless, where you're not just another customer, you're our priority. And that means exceptional customer service every step of the way. From our friendly customer service reps to our knowledgeable sales associates and experienced service technicians, we're here to keep you connected and taken care of. Big carriers treat you like a number. At Appalachian Wireless, we treat you like our friends and our family. So stop by one of our retail or authorized dealer locations today, or visit us on the web at AppalachianWireless.com to become our top priority. Where we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
You know, we're back here at the bottom of the sixth inning. I mean, the Cougars come out like gangbusters and scored 11 runs in the first two innings, but they haven't been able to put anything on the board since. So,
yeah, so we said the Breathitt, you know, as long as this game goes on, better it looks for the Bobcats. They've been able to whittle away at it, cut it down to a 5-run lead now, but they're running out of time.
Yeah, but win, lose, or draw, you have to give them props. They've kept their head in the game and, like you said, been whittling away at this lead. So, early in the season, that's all you can ask for, that players keep playing.
Yeah, and these relief pitchers, man, have come in and done some great work. You know, Hudson's come in, kind of stopped the bleeding. And then on the Cougar side, you know, just maintain it. You know, they are getting a run or two here and there, but they've been out of some pretty bad jams.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Cougars had a perfect opportunity there one inning. They left the bases loaded and wasn't able to get a run across. So that frustrates you as a coach and as a team. But those things do happen, and you got to give some props to those Bobcats. They haven't laid down.
So it says coming back up to bat here, we're going to start off number 12 here for the Cougars.
Yeah, this is Kanan Hurl. I mean, Kanan's been pretty active. He's been pretty selective on his pitches. He's waited on what he wanted to hit before he swung at it. So he's taken almost every count to a full count. He hasn't been real eager. He's waited.
That's something a lot of people don't think about, you know, but trying to run a pitch count up on a pitcher, you know. Misses inside.
And you usually don't see that at the beginning of the year.
And who's on the mound here? Number 1. Is it still Hudson? No. Strike one.
That's Blake Hudson. He's still there.
That's Blake Hudson.
Yeah, that's the other Hudson.
Maybe why I'm having trouble telling apart from up here.
Well, they just switched positions.
Yeah. Ball comes inside. Almost hits Harold.
Next inning,
Big fly ball here over towards third. Howard is able to track it down. First out of the inning for the Bobcats.
Yeah, I mean, that one brought rain. It was so high up in the air, but nice job. And that's not easy when you're playing under the light sometimes.
Yeah, you can see him tracking it. You know, went from a 10-foot inside the line to 3 or 4 foot outside and ended up back inside the line before he made the catch.
But he stayed with it, made a nice play. Brett Smith is up. Be interesting to see what he does this time. He flew out to left field his last at bat.
Oh. Ball one.
Just right over top of his helmet.
So that was a pretty bad scuff mark there. Smith ducked that one. Strike on the outside corner. So Smith, you know, if you're Smith, you just gotta, you know what he's hoping for. Something on the ground, something hit the grass, and let him have a chance to run.
Yeah, this is, like I said, this is the first time that he's not had runners in front of him, so he'd get to show off some of that speed.
Good hard hit out towards the left.
Could be trouble. Oh, nice play.
Good job by Aiden Combs being able to get back there and get the fly.
Yeah, Aiden Combs backed up a long way to make that play. And
I was watching left field. I actually hadn't paid attention to Aiden. I was watching left field to see if they're going to be able to get in time.
He actually called the left fielder off of it, so he was charging hard, and he was backing up and called him off. Big Kobe Johnson's back at the plate.
Strike one.
Right down the middle.
Yep. So a quick 2 outs here for the Bobcats. Kobe gets ready. Ball's in the dirt there by Hudson. He should try to go off speed outside, and ball just died.
That's one of the few balls that's got away from Turner all night. So,
as I said, as the night goes on, you can see this ground getting a little more damp. It's harder to judge ball once it hits. This Kobe takes a big cut at it. He's right in on his hands. You know, if he would have got around, turned around on that one, I'm not sure where it would have gone to on the inside part of the bat.
Yeah, I think it hit right above his hands, literally.
Yeah, he's shaking them pretty hard. That stings a little.
Yeah, you can feel the temperature from outside is starting to cool off. So that changes factors a lot as well.
So he sets. Pitch, another pitch down outside and in the dirt. Evens the count.
He's just trying to throw too hard there. He can relax a little bit. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, he's way ahead in the count. You know, he's just trying to throw some junk, trying to get Kobe to chase something, get a good strikeout. Took just a little too much off that one. Outside again. Get a full count here to Kobe. 3-2. 3-2 count.
You know, every at bat, Kobe's run the pitch count up. So
yeah, I mean, we've said that multiple times now. You know, the discipline behind these Cougar at bats, and it really made a whole lot of pitches.
Ooh, perfect pitch.
Ooh, strikeout.
Pretty pitch.
So that's a quick 3 outs there for the Bobcats. Like I said, going back to the batters, you know, the Cougars have shown such great discipline tonight, putting us deep into the counts as they run the pitch count up on all these pitchers here for Breathitt.
Yeah, and like I said, that's not something you normally see at the season opener. That's something you see 2/3 of the way through the season.
Mm-hmm. So we are going to go to the top of the 7th here. The Bobcats going to come back up, trailing by 5. See if they can need some more runs real quick here now, Mark. So it's just do or die time.
So are you going to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game"?
I am not. I like our subscribers. I like the people that follow BSN. I do not want to run anybody off. So I'll let somebody else handle that. And I'm going to kick it out for a quick commercial break. So, guys, we'll be back here in 1 minute on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
I'll take the Noah's basket. Only at your local Double Quick.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
And we're back here to start the 7th inning. Bobcats made pretty quick work of the Cougars that inning, and they're on a little run here momentum-wise, so maybe they can call their way back in. Now's the time.
Yeah, as Turner comes up the bat with a quick hit towards third, able to handle it throw is in time. Quick, one pitch, one out here for the Cougars in the 7th.
Yeah, you know, with a new pitcher, Dylan Eldridge is on the mound, and one pitch, one out. That's a good ratio as a pitcher.
Yeah, you can take that all day. As Moore comes to bat here for the Bobcats. Big rip straight up the middle. Gets past short. Williams handles it easily, though. So we have a quick single here for the Bobcats.
And that's the exact same thing he did his last at bat.
So if you are the pitcher, heads up.
Yeah, he's ripping it right up the middle.
I've changed, when working with my son on his batting stance, I opened him up a little bit. And, yeah, I have to have my head on a swivel now. Yeah. Some fun times at the helm. Ball 1 in there in the dirt. Coming to number 3 here, the Kobe Bird.
Yes.
Hit another one up the middle by Bird, so it gets down. Advance the runner. He'll be safely into first. So now Bobcats with some base runners, first and second, one out here in the 7th.
Yeah, they got a rally started.
As we have Hudson coming up to bat here.
Like he put in a runner for him.
Can't see the number over there on first. We have a pinch runner in for Bird. Hudson with the hard hit ball to the right. Comes in and drops it. He was on the ball, got under it, but is not able to get it. So now one out, and the bases are loaded for Breathitt County. So the tying run is actually at the plate.
And, man, they've come up there aggressive. They're not taking pitches. Just if it's hittable, they're knocking the cover off of it.
Mm-hmm. As Spencer comes up to bat. Wyatt Spencer comes up to bat. Cut doubles, I'm sorry.
Spencer's last at bat, he ripped a double.
Foul ball back towards the road again. Strike one there to Spencer.
Well, I don't know what it hit, but it come back down and literally is under the first row of bleachers over there.
Well, there's the guardrail. Hopefully it was not a sedan. Another hard hit ball to right field. Looks like trouble. It is trouble. Gets down. Right fielder able to wrangle it in quickly. Runners going for Breathitt. And now Hudson is in a rundown. And got him out at third. So get a couple runners across the plate and get the double for Spencer, but Hudson is caught in the rundown and gets the second out for Letcher County.
Yeah, that was...
I think the Breathitt was kind of waiting to see if the ball was going to come in quickly, and it caught Hudson off guard. He was no man's land, hung out there between second and third.
Yeah, but he kind of did the right thing there. That allowed Spencer to get on to second base, so still have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Yeah, Breathitt needs another base runner now. I said they cut the lead to 3. Letcher still leading 11-8. Needing one more out to get out of this. Come away with the win. We have the younger Spencer at bat, number 10.
Yeah, he scored his last time up. Flew to right field back in the 4th inning. In the 1st inning, he K'd. So he's progressively gotten better as the nights went along.
First pitch in the dirt there, so the 1 ball, no strikes. Right down the middle, but I didn't catch a call.
It's low.
Okay. Ball 2, coming to Spencer. Takes a cut. Fouled back over first base. Will be strike 1 on Adam Spencer. Said, getting cold outside. He said, see if the ball travels a little differently. As the runner goes to third, Kincher just holds it up.
Yeah, that was probably a wise decision because he pretty much was already over there.
That's ball 3 coming to Spencer here, so it counts 3-1. And misses low and outside, so it'll be a runner on first and third for the Bobcats.
At runners at the corners, 2 outs.
And top of the lineup coming through.
And Holland at the plate.
So number 14, Miles Holland back up to bat, 2 outs.
His last time at bat, he got a double. Hit a shot to third for a 5-3, put out twice, and 6-3 once.
Runner goes, Kincher holds. Good smart thing there. You put the squeeze on, you got the runner on third. Just go ahead and let the runner advance. You don't want that runner from third trying to make it home. Put the squeeze on.
Yeah.
So it's ball 1 taking the Holland. Ball 2. You hear the dugout here of Breathitt County getting a little livened up, feeling the tension.
Yeah, trying to get a rally going here.
Ball 3. 3 straight balls to Holland. Holland gets back in, sets up. Takes ball 4. So 4 straight. Holland takes first base. Now the bases are loaded for the Bobcats.
With Aiden Combs coming back to the plate.
Yeah, and we're going to get a pitch and change here. Looks like they're going to bring, is it Quentin? No.
No, it looks like Clay. No, Clay's standing behind him.
Yeah.
Right?
Who is this? Number 6.
Oh, that's Little.
Okay, so they're going to bring Little off short and put him in. Try to get this last out and get out of this with the win here in Letcher County. Going to give him a few pitches to get warmed up here. We're going to take a real quick commercial break. Be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right. We're still working here in the 7th inning. 11-8 to score. Bobcats have the bases loaded, and Aiden Combs, one of their better hitters, at the plate.
Combs had a slow night according to his standards, so maybe he's due a hit. See how this goes. So they bring in a new pitcher, try to get this last out. Big rip by Combs, straight to left. It gets down. 1 runner scores. And, Spencer comes back to third.
That was a good play throwing behind the runner. He almost picked him off there. So
yeah, Spencer called back to third quickly there, tries to get back. Running with Colby. There's a little bit of a size disadvantage there. Just a hair. But the Bobcats do get a run across on the hit. So now Bash Howard comes up.
With the bases loaded.
Bases loaded.
They have to pitch soon.
Down 2 runs here in the 7th. Ball outside. It's coming.
Kents are setting up out there. Those are just barely missing. Those are good-looking pitches. I mean,
just missing the outside corner of the plate there. So 2 balls, no strikes coming to Howard. Missed outside again, 3 balls.
yeah, that one was way out. I think they just gave him the green light to hit.
Strike 1. So 3-1 count now for Sebastian Howard. See if Bash Howard can make a dent on this lead. Outside, ball 4. So 1 run will come across the plate for the Bobcats. 1 run lead now for the Cougars. 2 outs in the 7th inning. So even if the Bobcats get this next run and tie this up, the Cougars still get that back.
Yeah.
So it's not over. Ball in the dirt, ball 1. It's Turner's to bat now for the Bobcats. Strike 1 there on Turner, swinging. Turner gets set back up. Ball 2. 2-1 count now coming to Preston Turner.
So Little's got to come after him.
Outside again. Little missing, consistent where he's missing. It's just to the outside part of the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike. A pitch. Strike 2. Full count coming to Turner here.
All right, you got full count, bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 7th.
If that ball was even remotely close, it's going to be so hard to lay off of it for Turner.
Everybody's moving.
Turner with the hit, dribbles up towards third, able to get the play, but the saying he's safe at first, and he had a collision with the first baseman there. Ball goes loose, and we have multiple Breathitt Bobcats come across. So we have 2 runs scored. See if we can get to hold of this. A lot happening there, Mark, on that play.
Yeah, you got Howard's all the way to third.
Yep.
2 runs scored.
2 runs scored. Runners on the corner still for Breathitt. Looks like trying to shake it off. Clay trying to shake it off. There's a big collision between him and Turner on first base line there. So now Breathitt County holding the 12-11 lead over the Letcher Central Cougars. Big turnaround of events. Like I said here, the 11-2 to start the game. Yeah. So the Bobcats have scored 10 in a row to come back. Runners going to second and beats him there. Out. Good throw by Kinser. Throws him down. 3rd out for the Cougars, but not before Breathitt County is able to come storming back. 6 runs in the top of the 7th inning. Able to take the 12-11 lead now. We said the Cougars bats. Now time to come alive. We said we had 4 scoreless innings for the Letcher Central Cougars. Can they come alive and take this one back and get the win over Breathitt County Bobcats?
You got 9-1-2 coming up.
So top of the lineup coming up. Best time for Letcher Central. Said hopefully the bats come alive. See how this ends, guys. We're going to kick out for one last commercial break here and be right back on BSN.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here to see how this game plays out. We're at the bottom of the 7th inning. Cougars find themselves trailing for the first time, 12-11, and this is their last hurrah. The Bobcats have come back and scored. They just got to hold them, get 3 outs without letting the Cougars score a run, and they'll get the W. But the Cougars have the number 9 batter, and then back to the top of the order, which has done damage
all night long.
All night long. So
that's the ones that, even when they've not been able to come across the plate, have gotten on base. You know, you think about Kinser and Williamson, they've been on base the majority of the night.
Yeah, so this is far from over.
Yeah, so the first batter here is it Wright?
Yeah, Riley Wright.
So Wright, Kinser, and Williams will start this off. Off-speed pitch there by Hudson. Gets strike one swinging.
Wright was able to get a hit and get on base his last at bat.
Big rip there by Wright down the third base line, but it does trail off out of bounds behind the pole here. We couldn't really get a good view. It stayed inside the fence, but was foul ball.
But the way they had shifted to cover his batting, they had to run a long way to get there.
All right, kind of take he's down 0-2. Hudson with the off speed, gets the dribbles out to first. He gets it out there. It's like Jaden Hudson the first baseman had to go over and get that ball, bobbled it, was still able to get up and get it back to the pitcher for the out.
Yeah, that was a 3-1 put out, so for the first out, and the Cougars are back with 2 outs left, top of the order.
Yeah, I didn't know if Hudson was going to be able to handle that one. Well, Jaden Hudson was going to be able to handle that one and get it back to Blake. But first out of the inning here for the Bobcats. Brings up Kinser. Kinser big rip down third. 5 dribbles foul.
If you're the Cougars, Kinser's the guy you want on because he really wreaks havoc with the pitchers and kind of taunts them. Of course, you got Q with a big stick right behind him.
Yeah, we talked about, Smith, world-class speed here. But Kinser, man, there's nothing to sneeze at here. He's, considered great base runner, got plenty of speed. Another big rip. Fouls that one back. Strike 2. So 0-2 count coming to Kinser.
Yeah, Turner did a great job hanging on to that for the second strike.
See what Hudson gives him here. Is up 0-2 in the count.
I bet he pulls the string.
Ooh, outside. Way outside there for Hudson.
I'm not sure that wasn't going to be a knuckleball.
Trying to get him chase on that one.
Now, this is one of those situations where you can afford to waste a pitch or two to get them to chase a bad pitch.
Hudson sets up. Kinser makes good contact heading towards right. If you get able to get a good snag there in right field.
F9.
Looks like Miles Holland ranged over there from center, there for the backup. So 2 outs now for the Bobcats at the bottom of the 7th.
Quentin Williams comes to the plate.
The senior, Quentin Williams, can keep this game alive. Strike on the outside corner for Hudson.
Has a pretty pitch right there.
Hudson gets the sign. Comes outside, ball one.
That was an off-speed pitch that just stayed outside. It never did break in.
So kudos to the Hudsons. I mean, they come in on relief tonight and have pitched, allowed no runs from the Cougars.
They've done a fantastic job.
Right down the middle, strike two.
Chew's going to have to take that plate. Anything close.
Yeah, Williams. So the Cougars down now to their last strike. Williams got to keep this game alive here.
So he choked up and ready to go.
Williams with a big hit, head out towards short. Left fielder's coming in, able to make the catch. So is Adam Spencer able to come in out of left field and make the pop fly out? The P7, right? Or F7.
Yep.
Sorry, F7. So it gets out, and the Bobcats come back from 11-2 deficit at the end of the second and get the 12-11 win and spoil the home opener here for the Letcher Central Cougars.
Yeah, I mean, after the second inning, they held them scoreless the rest of the game. So you can't let good teams hang around.
No, I mean, that's it. It's just, you look to have all the control. But, I mean, you look at the inning breakdown there. I'm not sure if I can get it there on the scoreboard. I don't know if it'll, no, I don't think it'll focus in on it. But, you know, the first two innings for the, like I said, Letcher Central, 11 runs. Like I said, it looked like this one will be over quickly. Good job by the Bobcats keeping their head in it, being able to fight back and get the win. So we're going to kick it out for one quick commercial break. We'll back right back here to break it all down at the end and get this one wound up, Bart.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
And we're back here at Cougar Field kind of to wrap things up. Great night for baseball. And, I mean, man, it was a really good game. Cougars jumped out after the first two innings with a 11-2 lead. And Bobcats was able to just keep clawing away. They got one in the third. They got another one in the fifth. They got two in the sixth and had a big seventh inning where they got six to take the lead for the first time when it counted and come away with a W. Can't take anything away from the Cougars. The Cougars played flawless defense all night. They just kind of fell short getting the runs there after the second inning. They missed a great opportunity when they had bases loaded at one time and got the third out with the bases loaded and never scored that inning. So
as timely hitting, you know, it said is a we kept saying it the whole game, every inning. We said the Letcher needs to make a move. You know, Breathitt's got the momentum, and you know, I guess kudos to the pitching staff too for the Bobcats. So they came in, you know, after they pulled more in the relief pit. Combs came in relief. Then we had Hudson and Hudson again, and that's shut the Cougars off, shut the offense off. You know, no runs allowed in the last 5 innings.
One of the things I noticed, every one of those pitchers that they subbed in pitched totally different from the one before. So it kept them off stride a little bit as far as getting the hits going. And, man, they just played a great game, a great comeback. Like I said, I can't take that away from the Cougars. They showed patience at the plate. For it being the season opener, I was truly impressed. Their defense was virtually flawless, only had 1 or 2 bobbles all night. But they happened at crucial times and ended up losing the lead at the last inning.
Yeah, last second there. Like I said, the Cougars had so much to be proud of on it because the defense, like so we talked about all night long. It seems like every time the Bobcats were making contact for the first few innings, there was a Cougar defender there in a heartbeat. If they didn't catch it on the first, they were getting it in field quickly and stopping the advancement of the runners. Yeah, there's plenty of things for Coach Risby to build on. Like I said, it is a disappointing loss. I mean, there's no way around it. You get up 11-2 and you come back and you lose. It's going to be disappointing. But like I said, there are some things that when you look back at the film, there are plenty of things to grow on.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure he'll have a lot of things that he will point out to them. But, man, I mean, for the first game that we've done this year at Letcher County on BSN and baseball, what a game.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to try to get, for those that are still watching, our viewer has dropped down some here towards the end of the game wrap up, but just keep up to date with Bluegrass Sports Nation's Facebook page. I'm a little behind right now. I'm sorry about that. I do most of the scheduling for BSN, and we've had a lot of stuff going on. I've been a little bit behind on the baseball and softball path, getting everything lined out. But talked to 34 guys today about trying to get everybody lined up and all of our announcers and producers and everything. So the goal right now is to cover at least 8 baseball games for Letcher Central, at least 8 softball. Same thing for Perry Central softball and baseball, Breathitt, Wolf, and Buckhorn. So we're going to try to have, 16 times 5. We're going to try to have 80 games of baseball on this year for you guys on BSN. So we have plenty of action coming at you. And then plus all-A tournaments. We got all-A tournaments in the districts and regions coming up too. So we have plenty of baseball action here for you guys. Just stay tuned with us.
And you got a little thing called March Madness that you got to go cover.
Yeah, that's I hate to complain about that. But, I do a lot of things. Time and work, and then we go cover the games. Like you said, the BSN does get the fortunate opportunity to cover the SEC tournament, the NCAA tournament. So we're going to have people there the first round games, in Milwaukee. And then if they move on to Indianapolis, we'll have guys there as well. So that kind of takes you away from the workforce, makes it a little bit harder. We're spread a little bit thinner, but, it's a great opportunity. I said, it's one of those trips of a lifetime. So it's a good thing.
I definitely wanted to give a shout out to all the people here at Letcher Central. I mean, they've been very courteous and have told us on numerous occasions whatever we needed, just let them know. So I really want to let them know that I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, it's been good. Everything we've needed, I've asked for us. I asked AD Mason here. He said, this is what we need to set up. And he said, we'll take care of you. We got you under control. So I said, yeah, kudos to Letcher Central's athletic staff and keeping us up to date. And I said, the great press box here is one of the best places to work in the region. But that's going to do it for tonight, guys. I said thank you for tuning in and watching this thriller with us as the Bobcats come back and take it over to Letcher Central. So for Matt Hudson and Mark Young, we're going to kick it out. And stay tuned. We'll be back here. When is the next game here? I can't remember. I'll put it on Facebook. You guys just stay tuned and we'll let you know then. But we're going to kick it off for tonight. So y'all have a good night, and thank you from BSN.